Hello everyone. To those returning, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to cover my current progress on some accessories for the Wolfpack, who you may know had a short but memorable one-year stint from 1992 to 93. On a side note, there is an exclusive Wolfpack keychain that was released in 2003, which features an exclusive, updated torso print you'll notice will become a key inspiration for my custom accessories. Having only released in 3 major sets, they never received as much love as I or many other Castle fans had hoped for, leading many collectors like myself to create our own custom minifig accessories, torso prints, and the likes. While we are on the topic, I'd also like to quickly address some questions that I received in my previous video, which I really appreciate. How do I design and model my accessories? I use a CAD program called Rhino 3D, which I feel isn't the most ideal for the average user, but I happen to use this program almost on a daily basis in my day job, so I know the nuances of this software. Now, if I didn't know how to use Rhino, my best bet would be to try out Blender on account of the numerous tutorials available on this platform. What printer do I recommend? The obvious choice really is a resin or SLA printer. If you intend to create pieces with very little margin of error, this will be the way. I personally use the Anycubic Photon Moto 4K, which strikes a decent balance between quality and affordability, and if you're interested, I've attached a link below to go straight to the Amazon listing for this printer. Sometimes it helps to buy on Amazon in case you run into defects and want a smooth returning process. Buying straight from the seller may save you a bit more money up front, but you relinquish pretty much any chance at making a return if it doesn't work out for you. So I definitely want to keep this short and sweet, so let's get right into the showcase. The simplicity of the Wolfpack torso really lets us go wild with our interpretations of what they might look like in a more realistic setting. Some may argue that the Wolfpack are just straight up bandits, and so they shouldn't be wearing any heavy armor. Well, if they are indeed robbing people for a living, I'm sure they will scavenge and loot armor and weapons of all sorts, which gives us even more liberty in how they dress. They don't really need to share the same uniform or gear across their group. I would argue they display better the more disorganized they look. This breastplate was designed specifically for the Wolfpack, where its concealed knife sheath in the lower back alludes to their stealthy and cunning nature. You can imagine them setting up ambushes on unsuspecting travelers who may at first glance assume that they are unarmed and harmless. This piece pairs well with a cape that really makes the knife hidden. As always, here's another variation to the breastplate, which features a strap and scabbard. You may also notice that the patterning on the lower half is an homage to the Wolfpack keychain collar design. Here's another design that I'm actually the most proud of. It features a knife sheath on the front of the torso. And I'm not claiming this is historically accurate, but the great thing about making your own accessories is that you can do whatever you think looks cool. And with this back scabbard, you essentially create a walking tank who can hold any combination of 4 items. Here's a subtle refinement to the Lego plastic cape piece. It has been altered slightly to allow figs with armor to wear the cape as well, and this bulks up their appearance and adds to their height as well. And as you can see here, both official and custom Lego accessories shown in my previous videos are compatible. Here's what it looks like when you're 5'11", standing next to someone who's 6 feet. And of course, some may prefer to dress more lightly to remain nimble, so I offer 2 variations of collars. I believe the technical term is gorgets. These are intended to pair with a farmer's cowl. I think the part of its intent was to expose as much of the original torso print as possible, because I have to admit it's such a classic look and it'll be a disservice to hide it all the time. Lastly, I've also started to dabble with handheld accessories like this round shield. It prominently features the Wolfpack sigil and once again has the added function of carrying a concealed knife. Anyways, I think this is a great point to wrap up the video. I hope I've been able to inspire you guys, or if not, at least kept this video interesting enough. Needless to say, I have a lot more content in store and a lot to improve, so always feel free to leave a comment and like if you want. If you'd like to subscribe, that'll also be great. It'll motivate me to keep posting. As always, here's a sneak peek into what I plan to cover next time. Thanks for watching.